This European Cricket Network event is proudly brought to you by HCL Software and Paramatch.
Dushan Minikbol with the ball. It's going to be bowling to the left-hander, Zain Ahmed. He gets this one through to start with. I think this is a deliberate ploy here to Zain. Straight in the air. And fingertips, but doesn't take it now. Has to get up and stop the ball going over the boundary, and he can't. It's going to be 4 runs. It's another classical start to an ECM match. And now uses his feet beautifully as he dances down the wicket and crunches this big over long on. Yeah, uses his feet well, Zain Ahmed. Surely to this, you've got to be standing up. Now this one is going to land close to me somewhere. I'll hear the thud on the ground. 6 runs, so you got to spin a bowl in. The wicketkeeper's got to be standing up. 4 runs, nicely played, as Iftikhar gets his first boundary. Bangs this one in, and well, the more you bang it in, the further it goes, it would seem. As Iftikhar gets good bat on ball, send this one for 6 as well. In the air, all right, this is a genuine opportunity. Somebody's got to take it, and it has been held. No mistakes, so well done to Hamidullah Dalutsai. He picks up the wicket off Iftikhar. Iftikhar gets to 12 before sees that catch taken. Nicely judged, no mistakes there from the fielder as well. Could have started things brilliantly for his side if he was to held on to the catch. This one's been dragged onto the leg side, and the banner will save the fielder, have to run too far to get it. That's hit pretty well. Nobody out there. That's going to be hit long and flat. A long, hard and flat for 6. So another clubbing blow. Well, it comes in and he's been picked up beautifully, this, by Zain Ahmed. It's such a good pickup. It just a tad short is Mohammad. It's a wonderful strike. Nicely played. Does he get it in the gap? Yeah, he does. That to children who regularly read for enjoyment have a higher test score and a better imagination, as this is just beautiful. Hold the pose. In the short of the Mabadiya Bardita. Media Dotin photo wickets this. Look at the hold of the pose here. And ooh la la la. It smashes into the fence. I reckon be lucky still to be there. This one's not a good delivery. Thumped, and this time it will be taken. And there you go. That's probably what Samuel Emery perhaps should have done the first time round. But he holds on to it, and the wicket will fall. Rahmatullah goes for it, and he's going to clear the fielder. Yep, he does. And he hits the ball so hard, doesn't he? He's almost like you got to wind him up. You wind him up and you let him go. Keep their good record intact. All right, high in the air. Wicketkeeper looks like he's called it and will take the catch. That's a good call, good take from Ahmed Kabir. And that could make a huge difference. At this moment in time, the fall of that wicket, 6.2, the expected score around about that 140 mark, and we'll keep an eye on that because, well, look at this, a little bit of dancing. Mangal, and they will, well, the two Rahmatullahs do battle, and it's the Rahmatullah Mary that's successful because Mangal has swung right round this. So a bit of the Rahmatullah to Rahmatullah, and it's a little bit of the ooh la 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 from the bowler Rahmatullah, as it's a swing and a miss. And it's the end of, that's not Rahmatullah, Sajjad Stanikzai. And this one will be the boundary. Well, you talk about boundaries, you'll get boundaries. It's a nice looking hit. This is up in the air. Fielder's coming across. Can they save this one? No. This one is in the gap. So 4 runs. All right, last ball, 118 it is. Goes for it, and he will get a boundary. How many? How far does this go? Does it go all the way or not? It will go for 4. So they will get to the 120. 122 though. But remember, at the halfway point, they'd hit the 71 mark. So then, as the run predictor was saying, they were on course for around about a 145 score. And that was when Zain Ahmed went. And I said then, let's just keep an eye on the difference that makes. And you can see that. And Zain Ahmed going, even though Rahmatullah, once again, does get a few out the middle towards the end. He finishes on 37. Well, they're very much improved. This time they've restricted the President 11 to 122. They will be feeling here, look, this is within their grab. This is a score that if they click, they can get to. And you can see the field set at the moment. You've got the long on back. And to the left-hander. You also got the third man pretty wide on the boundary. They've given Samiullah another opportunity. Okay, gets this one away. That's going to be the first boundary. 4 runs. Well. Oh, luck. Plenty of it. As this one gets taken off the stumps. Happy birthday to you. Feliz cumpleaños. And hope you're having a wonderful day. Oh, this gets this played quite nicely. Shouts a catch, catch, catch. High in the air. It's a teaser for the fielder who does brilliantly well. Incredibly well. We'll look at it one more time because you want to look where his feet are here. This is a splendid save. And this is a good example from Rahmatullah Mangal of where you know the catch is not on. He knows where the boundary rope is. And that's the wicket. Here he goes. Watch him, watch him. Catch up with him. Here comes the celebration. Yeah. Well, Dawood Hamzai. He likes to have a little bit of space to get his celebration in, doesn't he, Dawood? And it's a full straight. And the batter has to go for the big shot. I don't think this is a bad thing, to be honest, because it does mean that Chowdhury comes out. And maybe we can have a celebratory drink when we get each other. This one just nicely clipped away. 4 runs. That ball races across this outfield. All right, he goes for it, but he could find the fielder. And is he going to do this? He is going to do this. Tremendously well done. Absolutely fantastic. I think that's Zain Ahmed out there, but I reckon he does everything right here. Gets hands onto it before he goes over the boundary. He throws it back in the air, comes inside and completes the job. So releases it. Does he get back inside here? Yeah, he does. That is tremendous. Absolutely brilliant. World class from Zain Ahmed. What a catch. That one will be making his rounds on the social media. Sajjad Stanikzai celebrates the wicket, but only thanks to a bit of magic from Zain Ahmed. And that was the launch, and that's what they needed. Need a big hit. Well, at the 5-over stage, that takes them into the 40s. We're going to see another team trying to settle for just a point. And that's played away nicely. The chase is on here, and it just gets away. I'm telling you, this outfield, it gets past you, it's going to the rope. When the openers were together, they allowed that rate to get up to 15. That's better. That's what you got to do. Kabir, smashing it big. Oh, people, please. When the Grizzlies are out, lock your kids indoors. Kabir, wallop. If it's short, if it's into the swing zone, it's going to get blasted. And that gets belted. Let's see if you can get after it. Goes for it, and he will. So gets this away. 6 runs, 6 carreras. Yeah, he just about stays in it. All right, miscue, but there's nobody there. Yes, there is. It doesn't go further than the infield, so the catch gets taken to PXI. He gets the wicket of Thivain, who does pump one out of the ground. 30 of 23. In the air, keeper should be taking the catch and will take the catch. So Hossain comes back, and the first ball off his second over, he takes the wicket. And Kabir, who had a go, 21 in the end of 10 balls. High in the air. I think Rahmatullah is, well, they're both wanting it. Somebody call it. And in the end, well, it gets well held and spiked into the ground by Zahir Zahiri. Rahmatullah, I could see, was coming in from the corner of my eye. Both of these guys are great catchers. So, well, Rahmatullah, unfortunately for him, it will be a 2-ball duck. He makes his way back. He slices it up and taken. Good catch. That's a really good catch. Remember, he came pretty close to taking one earlier, Corden Bowl, when he was stretching out in his first over. But this time, there's a miscue from the batter. And Dushan will depart for just one now. All right, that's pretty well hit. Well, that will help. That'll go for 6. That's a solid strike from Nasiri. Okay, well, it might not get to that because that looks like it's gone all the way. It has. Bolle, and Nasiri, well, he's taken the pressure off by hitting that for 6. So the Greeny Vipers, they do pick up a point. One hand off the bat, and it's going to be palmed over for 6. 6 runs. And that's Abdul Malik Jabrahel. And nicely played. And that one also is going to test the boundary. It's going to be before the umpire gets a good look at it. Now down the ground, fielders coming across and taken. Of course it will be. They've been very good. And Zain Ahmed, who has taken a brilliant catch on the boundary earlier, gets celebrated also there by the batter, but he's done his job, hasn't he? Necessary. He needed to get them a point. He's done that. He will fall on 24. And but it's a good knock. You'll see in the scorecard, Thivain 30, 24 also from Necessary, and Kabir, a very valuable 21 from him. So the Greeny Vipers, they once again, their struggles to get anywhere near the 100 score continue. They'll finish on exactly on 100.